This week we drive away from the hustle and bustle of the busy coastline and settle into a couple of bush camps. Cam uses the extra space and freedom to drill holes into our van for a modification and gives the whole setup a much needed clean at a car wash big enough for any rig. But before we can move on to the next place, we face one scary night when the valley we had camped in becomes full of smoke and we were the only ones around. Welcome to the Hedges Adventures. Morning everyone.
Hello.
We are at
Alexandra Bridge.
Campgrounds.
Yeah, so we've sort of had the week off. I think last we left you, we were heading to Bustleton.
Oh, I think we said Dunsborough, but we worked out it's closer
yeah.
to Bustleton.
Bustleton,
if you know
yeah.
That one.
So, but we were jumping between it two. We had family staying in both. But yeah, we came here for a bit of rest after a hectic week of weddings and friends, and I don't know, I surfed for the first time in about 7 years and trying to recover. But yeah, this is a cool little spot. What do we say? It's $10 per person per night. It's $5 for kids, which is 2 to 14. You can stay here, I can't remember now, I think it's 28 days in a 3-month period. But yeah, it's got toilets, it's got cold showers, access to the river. There's a boat ramp over there, and they're about to do some upgrades apparently. So they're redoing the bank and putting in a little, what are they called? A finger jetty.
Yeah, so February, March,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't, I don't know, avoid it if you can.
But if you are coming here, I'd try to be here before.
Sorry, dogs are just eating something.
Before lunch, it does fill up quick. And a few of these people are set up for long periods of time.
Yeah, by about 1 p.m. it's all full. And you're allowed generators till 9:30 p.m. at night, so 8 a.m. till 9:30.
Yeah.
So all day yesterday, just a generator was running the whole time. There was about 4 or 5 of them, so one at least at every.
Yeah, but in saying that, we had 0 solar input yesterday. It's so many. There's just a big canopy of trees, so even if it was overcast yesterday, but even with sun coming through, I think you'd struggle to put anything back in.
Yeah.
So I understand the generators, but then also no Starlink. So and there's no phone reception. So 0. We've had no Starlink or phone reception for the last, 2 days?
Yeah,
3
you
days?
might be able to get a site. There was a couple of Starlinks kind of in little openings. There's a couple of sites, but we didn't really care. We just...
Yeah, actually, that's what that bloke said. He comes here quite often. There's the odd site where you might get a little bit of reception for Starlink, but I don't know, we probably didn't really care.
Anyway, nice bush camp if you can deal with generators.
Yeah, cool spot.
Yeah. Oh, great fishing. There's so many boats that have just come down this morning even. Super popular. It's all that what we spoke to a guy that was on the boat just out here actually yesterday, and he was saying it's semi-tidal, so it's part saltwater, part fresh. Like,
well, no, it is not semi-tidal. It is tidal, but it's part saltwater, part fresh. It's obviously fresh. I can't remember the word he said, but around here it's not like, obviously it's not super salty like seawater, but it's not fresh water here either. He
said he saw dolphins, but there's just fish all along the bank, so really good fishing.
Yeah, and heaps of boats seem to be coming down, so yeah.
Anyway, we'll catch you later.
Yeah.
See ya.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away.
You're a fair way in. So that's where we are there. So you actually can't go, you can only boat from here. So it does come out, hence why it's not very salt watery. It's only come here.
This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free. Not looking back. Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run. This is what we waited for. Oh, yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it some.
Okay, hey guys. So we were driving up to Collie, which is about 2 hours north of the Alexandra Bridge.
Yeah.
And then I think we were about halfway.
Oh, something like that. No, I don't know.
And
we'd been driving about an hour.
Yeah, and we saw this campsite, kind of drove in just for a look. And we're staying a night. We love it.
It's pretty cool. Super quiet.
Yeah.
There was a big sign that attracted us that said no generators.
Sold.
So we don't have to, after 2 days of listening to them hum along. This be a nice little change.
I think this is the bush camp that we really wanted. Just like they're huge sites.
Massive. You can fit 2 caravans in here. Easy.
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about like if you make some noise. It's not just everyone is on top of each other.
Yeah, because that other one we were still fairly like packed.
Yeah.
This would be, what's this, 15 sites?
Yeah.
The other one was 21, and this would be 15 sites on double the amount of land.
Yes.
Almost triple, where the other one was 21 sites on, half of this. Probably less than half of this.
I mean...
So it's still good, don't get us wrong.
Yeah, the other one, like, you could take a boat and stuff. This one has a little... You call it a river?
Yeah, river. I think it's actually the same river we were on. I think this is the Blackwood River still. This is where, higher up in the Blackwood River.
But it's very shallow.
Very shallow at the moment.
Definitely wouldn't take a boat in there.
No, you're not allowed a boat from where we were last time. So from the boat ramp, let's call it north, or away from the ocean, you actually can't take a boat. So you have to travel towards the ocean. So yeah, no boats up this high. But it's 15 per person per night. Oh, look, it might be a little bit steep for what it's here, but it's quiet, so you sort of can't.
There's
complain.
toilets.
There are toilets. There's toilets scattered everywhere.
And the sites are pretty well maintained. Like,
Yeah. There's fire pits and picnic tables at all of them. So, I mean, you get all that. Yeah, it is what it is.
And it's more open, like the canopy is open, whereas the other one, there wasn't many sites that was open-ish.
Yeah, we had, like we said, pretty much 2 days of no power and no Starlink and no reception. But we have no reception here, but at least Starlink works. And we've got bits and bobs of solar. We're sort of chasing it with the blanket, but it's enough to keep it, like, going in a little bit.
And like most of the sites you could find.
You'd find a bit of sunlight.
But yes, we really like this one. Oh, did we say where it is? Wright's Bridge?
Wright's Bridge. Yeah.
So here we are.
Yeah.
They used to have, it looks like they used to have one of those honesty envelope that we've been doing in all the bush camps.
Yeah.
But no
It's
longer.
all-
So it's all just book online, which is hard because you got no reception.
You can't book online, you got no reception. So we actually had to come in, we picked a site, set up Starlink, and then just hoped, I mean, it's not busy, you can tell it's not busy, but just hoped by some chance that someone hadn't booked this site and showing up today.
So maybe that's what deters people. But I guess you
Yeah.
probably had a lot of people not paying the other way, or,
Yeah,
you know.
honesty system, I think it's a bit, well, I mean,
It's
you just
hard.
don't be honest online, I suppose, but I don't know, we pay, don't care, but it does make it hard when it's no reception, we will say.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, we're really happy to be here.
We like it.
Cool.
Righto. Well, finally here. We've seen a few people using them now. We've been humming and hawing about where it's going to go on the van. Some people put it on the back side. I'm thinking on the back. And Brii was thinking under the speaker. But we're going to open it. All I've done is cut the tape. But the first thing I have noticed is I think they've sent us the wrong one. We ordered the 80cm one, just a bit shorter. And that says a metre. So I will check it in a thing. Instructionals, what it comes with, wall mates, washers, screws, drill bit apparently. Oh, we'll see what's template. I'll go that way. Drilling template. Hang on, I'll go get a tape measure. I'll be back to see if this is the wrong one before we.
And that's not poo, that's paint.
Oh, it is paint. Yes.
Just to clarify.
Clarify that I'm not leaning in poo. Yeah, they've sent the wrong one. But that might change where we have to mount it, because I'm not sending it back. Should be flash, isn't it? There's the wall mates. Maybe the rest of the screws are in it. Oh, there's the rest of the hardware's in there. Right, I don't know how these... That's a bit cool, isn't it? It goes like that. That's pretty light. Let's turn it that way so you can see it. Look at that. And then these fold. But yeah, and then they shut. So we have to find how it. I don't know, they might keep the. Because it's got to be able to stay shut while we're driving. It's going to go on the outside of the van. I'm just going to take all this to the bin and I'll be back. Righto, so now that they've sent us something that's too big, so we ordered the 80cm one. This is the 100 centimetre or metre, because Brii's thought was there, which it will still fit, I suppose, but the dog's bed's always here. Oh no, that might not be too bad.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, my only concern is this, like how much, see how that rocks? Because that joins that piece and that piece together. But my thought...
Yeah, but that's not going to work with the tyre now.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, it will just, but you sort of lose that much.
That's not going to work anymore. Because you can't the clothes will just get on the tyre.
Well, you can push the tyre that way.
Oh.
No, the tyre can slide.
Will that make it uneven weight?
Nah, not that much. I mean, you lose half of it, really, eh?
Mm-hmm. Maybe you can go on the... Is that the front? What do you call that?
Not enough room. I thought about the toolbox door, but it's too long. It's too wide. It's too wide if we had got the right one sent to us.
It's too much effort to send back.
Yeah.
Maybe if we're in one location, but we're not. And we don't want to stick around any longer.
Anyway, we're not installing it until I wash the van, because the van's disgusting still. We need to find somewhere big enough to take it into. And give it a big old scrub.
Anyway, Vendline.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. It seems sturdy. Well, interesting to see how well it... Oh, see, my other thought on having it on the back.
Oh, yeah.
That is, if it does somehow rattle open, I don't know how good the latches are that hold it shut. If it rattles open, it's not going to swing out wider than the van. Like, it'll just open up backwards and...
But if it is on the side, we'll be able to see it in
well,
the mirrors.
that's the other thing too.
So we did think about this, and we did make a decision-ish when it was
Ish.
80 centimetres, but we've just worked out it's a metre.
Yeah, but 80 centimetres probably wouldn't have affected that too much. That might not have ever worked. Or we would have had to push the spare tyre sideways, which you can do. I don't know.
We'll work it out and
I'll
let you
just
know.
put it up here so you can't reach it.
Then he'll do the washing every time, and that'll be great. We'll let you know.
We'll work it out. Now, I have seen someone, their washing machine's on this side of the van, like on a hatch.
We're on the other side.
We're on the offside. I call it the offside. Now, my only thought about here is, A, you can't really see it, just in case someone does want to steal your jocks. Who knows? People might.
But the real reason...
Well, I'm just thinking, the odd time you're in a tight caravan park, you know, sort of edge of sights here, and that's potentially someone's awning and their living area. But we have heaps of room down this side of the van. Over there is convenient because, you know, you come back from the beach or a swim or whatever, towels straight there at the door.
It's just that strip in the middle.
It's that joining strip.
Joining.
See, I wonder if I cut the joining strip and just silicone the life out of this, that water can't get in behind it. Or we just put a bit of bend in it and bend it around the... Because, oh, actually, that might be why it rocks. She's got a slight bow in it already, to be honest. You see that?
Yes.
It does. It bends
Oh, it
that
does.
way.
So maybe you'll bend it straight.
Maybe I'll bend it straight. I might have solved all our problems. Don't know. My other fear is, don't tell Brii, is that if it doesn't work out or it breaks, we've got 8 holes in the side of the caravan. Nothing like a black tech screw and some silicone can't fix. Nah, it'd be sweet.
So Brii was right.
Brii was right. Over there's the best spot. But, I mean, you don't know until you got it. I wasn't against that spot, I just had other reasons for the back.
It makes sense.
I think they were both good spots. Anyway, we'll give you a review later when I scratch the life out of it and
Let's hope not.
fitted it onto the caravan. Did it have big screws? I might have to go buy some screws. I reckon just little ones.
It had some.
Yeah, but they were like
Oh.
come in out the internal wall of the caravan. And bolt in through the back of the kitchen. I think they're a bit too long. There.
No, it'll because the awning is.
Yeah. That's not a bad spot. Through the aluminium.
Where's the wires likely to be, in the checker or in the? Oh, isn't that the sink? I don't know, about screen near the sink.
Yeah, the bench is there. That's bench height. So this is in the cupboard.
How does that look? It's like a big look at me in the middle.
Well,
Maybe it's just because the van's dirty. I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, now it matches. Anyway, we'll come back to it when we clean the van.
Yeah. Thank you for watching this 20-minute episode of where we're going to put it. Come back in a week later, for sale on Marketplace. Undecided where to install it.
Maybe it tried to sit on the roof.
Yeah, I think it's tried to land on the front of the van.
Okay, shine a light at it. Oh. I totally missed that. What is over there? Point over there.
Just wait, there's a car here.
What happened? Just tell me what happened.
Well, something landed on the van. We didn't know what it was. Owl. I think it tried to land on the...
Was it an owl or a tawny frog?
Oh, aren't they owls? Aren't they all owls?
Where did it go?
No, it flew ages away. I didn't actually see where it landed. It's like it flew off into the distance.
No, it's right there, up in that tree, up. Yeah, it's on the other side. Just come closer.
Isn't it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Looking at us. I wonder if that's them making those weird noises.
Yeah,
How bizarre.
I'll put this barbecue away.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it tried to land on the curve of the caravan and fell. Woke the dogs up.
At least it didn't come into the caravan. Because the roof hatch was open. What you doing?
Hello. Just adjusting the handbrake. Because I pulled it one day and nearly pulled it in the next week. But the little... I'll show you. What are you doing, Joey? Actually... Oh, it's over there. I don't know what these are called. I think they're just like cable clamps. Anyway, it had slipped and it's obviously pulled out of the tape there, so that was taped up. So I've just put second one on each of them. But because they equalise, that one pulled out. So it didn't work. So I've tightened them and then tightened the where you actually pull it on the thing, and now it only comes up sort of half-ish way. One of those things. I know, I like doing jobs in like this where there's no one around. You do it at a caravan and every Tom, Dick and Harry wants to come give you advice. So it's nice here. But yeah, cool camp. Where are we? Right bridge. Just going bridge seeing. We're at... What was the bridge yesterday?
Alexandra?
Alexandra Bridge. Now we're at Right Bridge. We just found this on the side of the road. Yeah, anyway. first time in 5 months, 4 months, I don't know, whatever it is, it's clean. But Minjinup, however you say it, has a big truck car wash self-serve thing, so big enough to get the van in. So we've come here and given it a wash. We couldn't find anything in, where were we? Bustleton. Would have been a bit tight, all their car washes in there. But yeah, this one, we found this one on the way to our camp, and it's pretty good.
How much did we end up spending?
Oh, I have no idea. We probably spent $30, I reckon. Yeah, probably the best part of $30. Yeah. Righto, so we took the van today, we washed it.
Do you think we should put the mic on?
I don't know, it's pretty quiet. Should be right. And now we're going to install this right here. We've decided between the door and in that hatch, about there. Hey, get my measuring stick and my tape measure. See if my silicon's still good. Spot on. Center. 20 more down from that join. We worked out there'll be no cables going this way because of the door, like you wouldn't run. These will all run that way, I reckon. Maybe to there, but there should be nothing in that section. So, this is the scary part. I'll pre-drill these. I think I'm just going to... Should I just screw the whole thing off? I'm scared of it breaking.
What
No, it
breaking?
shouldn't. This, like that. Or should I just put all the screws in?
Well, 3 versus 10 is a lot.
Mm.
You're still going to silicon anyway.
Yeah.
Surely 3.
One in the middle, 2 on the outside.
Silicon plus double-sided tape. Surely.
Alright, you heard the boss.
I don't know, I'm not a cabinet maker, you are.
Funny looking cabinet.
Well, it's drills and stuff in the walls.
I don't really like drilling inside our caravan.
You gotta speak up.
I don't like drilling in the side of the caravan. I don't know what size that is. I think it's about 2 mil.
Should we turn the power off?
No, that's alright. Alright. I've grabbed the world's bluntest drill bit. This one's blunt as well. We're not off to a good start. Woo. That's a scary bit. That's so cool. Make sure I put it the right way up. I should clean that. What is she doing over there?
Any more than that?
No, it shouldn't. Because I'll seal around the top of this too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like these have all silicone, I'll put a bead across the... So no water should... I was always taught you do circles. And it works like a suction cup.
Cabinet maker tip?
Well, I could have been led on my whole life. Who would know? I mean, what could go wrong?
You could fall off on the side of the road.
Well, it could.
So they're very small.
They are very small screws.
Because they came with huge suckers.
Yeah, would have come out the inside of the wall.
This is
Yeah.
what they came with.
Hey, we'll see how close we got it. 20. Oh, yeah, 21.
Nice. I'll do.
I'm just wondering if there's... That's it, really, eh?
Happy? Does it feel
I'll
like
run a
it's
bead along there, I
straight
think.
now?
Yeah, it should be. Well, it's dictated by those holes, so...
Looks alright.
Sort of blends in, eh? Oh, that was mildly stressful. But we haven't used all the screws. The manufacturer probably says 2, but I just didn't want too many screws in the Caravan. I think 3 is going to hold it. Like, realistically...
Stop moving it because the silicone.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not going anywhere. Realistically, all your weight's there on those 2. So, it should be fine. I am going to run a bead of silicone across the top here and down the sides just to try seal it and stop water getting in behind there. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah.
Underneath?
No, I won't do underneath. I'll just let a bit more air get in there and see like dry all the silicone behind there. Otherwise, you're sort of sealing it in there. So we'll let it dry. They should hold it from...
That's it, that's all they are.
Yeah. I did think about putting like another little black sticky thing and, I don't know, a bit of fishing line or something.
Not to catch it if they
Just
come
so
out.
they don't come, well, they shouldn't come out. There's a fair old, like there should be really no pressure on that, but.
So you just pull one out.
If you just pull it out, yeah. And there's a little ball
Does
there.
it twist?
No, it just pulls. And it's a little, like, ball. That sort of pops in as you...
Oh, yeah.
That holds it there. Anyway, we'll stop poking it while the silicone's wet. There you go. You big dusty dog. Seriously, where did you lie?
Lulu, you're filthy.
You just left it. We had a dog wash today too.
Yuck.
You're rank, dog.
What are we going to do?
She can sleep outside for all I care.
Lulu.
She's dusty on her other side too.
Yeah, just stay on the floor. Until we go to the... We'll put her in the... What are we going to tomorrow? Lake.
Yeah, you're going for a swim tomorrow, dog.
Yep.
Probably just blends in on him a bit better because he's grey. Come here. Yo. Yes, yo. Hey, yo, Dusty. Hey, yo, Dusty.
I don't think he is. I think she just soaks it in.
You just suck it in. Where's your mind? Come on.
Yeah.
I even do
Go on.
my thumbs down there too.
So smoky out here.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map. Take off.
It's smoky everywhere. It's nowhere close. Look, everywhere's smoky. I think the wind's coming from that way. I mean, I'll pack everything up.
Should we just go out to the front and just camp out there?
No, it's alright. Don't panic.
Embers.
There's no fire, like we can't see a fire. Righto, so we figured out what all the smoke is. No fire, made that clear. We were packing up and put the drone up and obviously getting ready to go if we had to, but it's just by back burning. So this is the Emergencies WA app, and then yeah, just pretty much just says, I won't read it all out, but pretty much smoke in the area we're in due to a back burn that's 105 k's away apparently, and the wind has obviously just pushed it into the low-lying areas, and well, we're on a river, so we're probably in the lowest lying of areas. But yeah, nothing to worry about. We are still all packed up, ready to go. The car's actually hooked on. We didn't take the van off when we came back today, so worst case, we have to go. But there will be no worst case because we are safe. Safe as houses.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
We made it through the night.
Yeah.
The smoke kind of disappeared around midnight, I guess. And yeah, all clear today.
Yeah. That's about it.
We'll catch you in Collie. That's where we're going now.
Yeah. All right.
See ya.